Welcome to Albums Out of 100. This is a music album review channel where I give albums a standardised mark, unsurprisingly out of 100. You are currently listening to my first full album review of Pink Friday by Nicki Minaj. The review criteria are available on the introductory video to this channel or on the About section of the channel. Let's get started then. And remember, what follows is simply my opinion. The name of the artist is Nicki Minaj. Track listing: 1. I'm the Best. 2. Rome's Revenge. 3. Did It On 'Em. 4. Right Through Me. 5. Fly. 6. Save Me. 7. Moment for Life. 8. Check It Out. 9. BLAZIN. 10. Here I Am. 11. Dear Old Nicki. 12. Your Love. 13. Last Chance. 14. Girls Fall Like Dominoes. 15. Super Bass. The genre is a mix of hip-hop, R&B and pop. This is the first proper album from Miss Minaj after a mountain of mixtapes. Don't get me started on those. The fact that it is her first commercial album means I will be less harsh when reviewing than I would be on, say, a 7th album, as usually for artists' early albums they are still finding their musical feet. The album was released in 2010. Before I start, I'm just going to clarify that due to YouTube's copyright rules, I cannot include clips of songs as part of the video, but you can of course listen along on Spotify if you wish to acquaint your ears with the music I'm talking about. It isn't necessary, however. Album cover. So it's a slutty picture of her, or a Barbie doll of her. I can't actually bring myself to care. And her facial expression makes it look as if the cameraman is mauling a cat or something. She's totally like, huh? You taking what now? A picture? What that? I guess the point of the cover is to entice shoppers that they don't need page 3 of The Sun today, because that hoe be fit as fuck, and I can bash out to her instead and get some city songs to listen to, too. It appeals to the target market then, scoring 1 out of 5. Listening experience and lyrical analysis, including a 1 video exclusive cumulative swear counter. Track 1, I'm the Best. Really, is the title intended to be a joke? This seems to be a strange mix between an autobiography and a diss track, a shameful species of song which involves the artist insulting someone through the, and I use this phrase loosely, lyrics. I think in this particular song she is insulting her fans. Wow, good commercial move, Nicki. The lyrics also give you a sense that Nicki feels wronged by the entire world and constantly wants to complain about it. Next! Track 2, Rome's Revenge featuring EMINEM. Is it another diss track? Whatever it is, it's almost entirely nonsensical. The recurring refrain is woof woof like a dungeon dragon, which makes about as much sense as Michael Gove's plan changes to GCSEs. The EMINEM rap goes beyond explicit and is reprehensible. During this song she actually even calls herself, well, I'll let you hear it. I'm a cunt! I always love it when an artist calls themselves the C word. It's like Nicki is trying to do my job for me. Near the end of the song she introduces a stupid bit with an annoying voice, which is supposedly her fighting against her alter ego, which has been singing the rest of the song. This probably makes sense when your IQ is lower than the room temperature, but to the rest of us it just sounds like Nicki needs to be locked away in a home for her own good. Seriously, this song is one to be avoided at all costs. To paraphrase Luke Skywalker, if there's a dark centre of the universe, this song is it. Next! Track 3, Did It On 'Em. Now this is vile. This is a song about how she shits on people who dislike her music. Guess I'm in trouble then. 49 swear words in this one. Musically, the refrain is plain awful. This track is also utterly irredeemable. Next! Track 4, Right Through Me. This one makes a good start with a soft, uplifting melody. However, Nicki seems unable to sing a song absent of swear words, and the way the S word is needlessly inserted into the chorus ruins this track for me. Additionally, the backing beat during the verses becomes irritating, and the lyrics become overly repetitive. Shame really, because this could easily be a decent song. Next! Track 5, Fly, featuring Rihanna. I'll be honest, this is a good duet, and contains only 1 swear word. The lyrics also contain a strong positive message about triumph over adversity. This comes out as a real highlight of the album, and I genuinely can't fault it as a rap song. Next! Track 6, Save Me. Boring. There's no significant development or bridge to the song, which makes it flat and uninteresting. What's a bridge, I hear you ask? Let me explain. A musical bridge is a bit different to the one you can see on your screen. As you can see by use of this diagram, A bridge in musical terms is a musical construct. Most modern songs, especially pop songs, employ a bridge structure which is usually as follows. Intro, which is optional. Verse 1. Chorus. Verse 2. Chorus. Bridge. Chorus, and then another chorus. There are many slight variations, such as an additional verse and chorus, and so on. The bridge is a noticeable change to the song's tempo or direction, and is quite often handled with a short instrumental section. Interestingly, the bridge structure dates back to classical music, where listeners were getting bored of hearing an identical arrangement multiple times in one piece. Let's get back to Save Me by Miss Minaj then. As it has no bridge structure, which makes it sound bland, the track can only really be described as a filler, as much as I hate to use that term. Positively, I counted only one swear word in this one, though that could be due to the fact that it sent me to sleep. Next! Track 7. Moment for Life, featuring Drake. This is actually a decent rap song, however there is unnecessary use of the N-word, and the track goes on way too long, and is excessively repetitive. Next! Track 8. Check It Out, featuring WILL.I.AM. It murders its sample track Video Killed the Radio Star by the Buggles, and is really, really unoriginal, like the rest of the album then. Anyway, who really expected a song featuring WILL.I.AM to be original? Oh yeah, and it's really annoying to listen to. Next! Track 9, BLAZIN, featuring Kanye West. Welcome back to Nicki's annoying alter ego voice at 40 seconds into this track. The clunky sound of the track irritates, and once again it's way too long for what it is. It also barely features Nicki at all for the last 3 minutes. Next! Track 10, Here I Am. More of the same crap. Mercifully, it's slightly shorter this time. Next! Track 11, Dear Old Nicki. Here we have a reasonable melody in the chorus and an interesting premise. Nicki speaking to her old self and wishing she could return to a time in her life with less commitment and more fun. Here then is a Nicki Minaj song that I genuinely like. However, don't take it too seriously, as it does seem to sample Benny Hill. You know the one. Yeah, that one. It samples it. And don't tell me it doesn't, because this video is my opinion on the album, not yours. Next! Track 12, Your Love. Seriously, did they forget to remove the metronome on this one? It overshadows the vocal performance to the extent where it sounds like Nicki is whispering for the whole song. Also, Nicki has an annoying habit of saying, yeah, before delivering a line. This is another filler. Next! Track 13, Last Chance, featuring NATASHA Bedingfield. Annoyingly, the whole of Nicki's contribution to this track seems to be in her annoying alter ego voice. To its credit, it does have a bridge. Next! Track 14, Girls Fall Like Dominoes. The alter ego voice is here too, and still driving me mad. The memorable chorus is the only factor that holds this track together, and Nicki can't take credit for that as she isn't in the chorus. By calling the chorus memorable, I mean memorably maddening. Devoid of lyrical meaning, the best I can glean from this is that Nicki is boasting her relative fame over the named people. It has a bridge. Next! Track 15, Super Bass. Now this is probably where many of us first heard Nicki, her real first breakthrough hit as it were. It is also exceedingly catchy. Now let me make clear, when I call a song catchy, I mean that it is the sort of song that sticks in your head and makes you want to sing along when you hear it. That does not necessarily make it a good song, just a catchy song. Catchiness is, however, a factor in how good a song is. Lyrically though, Super Bass is a complete debacle. For example, he always in the air but he never fly coach. That line is basically just a sad excuse to get rhymes out of the surrounding lyrics. Maybe Nicki thought saying it fast would get her off the hook. Nope. Also, in the chorus, the lyrics cease to contain real words at all. I mean, surely Super Bass looks something like this. Is that what she's singing about? Unfortunately, I have too much of an idea what certain lyrics mean. Don't take too much to realise what it refers to here. It's a part of her body. That's all I'm saying. In its defence, the song does actually have a bridge structure. Overall, for listening experience, I did actually come to enjoy both Fly and Dear Old Nicki during my time listening to the album. However, a hit ratio of 2 decent tracks from 15 is diabolical. Tracks such as Super Bass are easy to listen to, so I'll award some points for that too. 11 out of 45 here. Overall for lyrics, I'd have to once again name Fly and Dear Old Nicki as the sole tracks that have lyrics worth investigating. If you're the sort of idiot that makes fixed prejudices on artists based on one track you hear on the radio, then you'll probably ignore this, but my advice would be to at least give these two a chance by having a quick listen on either Spotify or YouTube. Anyway, 8 out of 40 for having even less lyrical integrity than an average album of pop songs, and that's saying something. Fluency. The swear word count of the album tells me that Nicki has managed to hit the lofty height of 10 swear words per song. Someone give the girl a medal. There also seems to be way too much of a reliance on collaborations with other artists. 1 or 2 is okay in my book, but 7 on the one album, that just smacks of using other people's fame to further your own career. Also, the way the songs are ordered is messy, with definite good and bad sections to the album. She should have spread the decent songs out more. Now if you want to play along at home, pause the video here and draw a circle in mid-air. Yep, that's how many marks Pink Friday is getting for fluency. 0 out of 10. So by my calculations, that means Pink Friday has scored 20 out of 100. Well, that's it for this review. Leave a comment below to let me know what rating you would give Pink Friday. This channel also has an official Facebook page, so make sure to like that too if you want to see some more album reviews. An MP3 of this video is also available on SoundCloud. Join me next video when I'll be reviewing OK Computer by Radiohead. See you then.